here's the front side of the rocker, the rock slider, I guess. And I kind of had to get pretty fancy with the angles here to clear this fender when it's up in place here. And I think I'm going to actually cut this a little bit out here and leave this end piece open. But like the end piece I showed you on the back side that's open, it's going to be slid up into here, so you're not going to see it from the outside. It's just going to be vented, you know, in the subframe. Here we can see the rocker slider put up in place on the body, and here's the back side in the wheel well, and I've cut it to match the same contour as the wheel well, so nothing hangs up there. Gonna have to do a little patch there, but and if I pull it back here, you can see the piece that I was saying that was vented. It's gonna be way back here, vented into the subframe, and this will all be welded up solid. Same thing on the back. I'll set the tack weld this in place, and I got the jack pushed up on it so it's nice and flush the whole way down, like I was saying it would be. And I drilled some holes a little bigger here in all of the tabs. I don't know if you can see that, it's kind of dark. 3 holes in that one. Here and on the back side, that's where I'm going to tack it. I cleaned this edge up here, so I'll just tack weld all the way down there. To hit it with some seam sealer. Well, there it is. It's all tacked in on the bottom side. I still got to do all the welding at the top. But you see here where I tacked it a little bit along the way. And I burned through a little bit there, but let's put some seam sealer on it. No big deal. Those welded nice because they were nice and thick. I could turn the amperage and speed up. That went real well. I also burned through right there, but I'll hit it again on the welders on this side, and I put everything down. Put the Jeep down on me. This here is still a mess. I think I'm gonna look at cutting out the piece on the other Jeep, see if that's even in usable shape. If it's not, I'm just gonna cut it out and I'm gonna put a piece of plate there. I hadn't realized how long it had been since I had filmed anything on this, but I went ahead and I got the rocker all finished up on the passenger side as well. Here you can see him getting ready for paint. There was a big dent, actually a couple dents here in the quarter panel that I kind of worked out. Couple little holes there that I patched up because the foam that they had used as a plug kind of rotted out. It's just foam, just like spray foam they put in there. Anyway, I had a nice big hole down here, and all of this, actually all of this here is a patch, and I put a little drain here so it'll drain better because the what word am I looking for? The sunroof, the water vent. I don't know if you can see in here or not. Yeah, here. This here vent is what the sunroof drains through when it gets moisture in there, and that just kind of collects down in there and it rotted out. So, of course, they have these little plugs. Here, these little plugs that stick into the back side, and they got a little flapper in there where the water's supposed to drain out, which doesn't do a whole heck of a lot. It still rots out pretty good, so I don't know, that might help a little more. I don't think I like this Jeep as much as I did the old DJ. Definitely looks a little nicer because it's not as worn, but I think I prefer the ZJ. But be good everyday driver. Finally got this thing put back together. I've got a couple hundred miles on it since I put it back on the road, and I had to replace the timing sensor camshaft sensor, and that was a quick, easy fix. But other than that, no issues. I still haven't done anything about the holes here from the old molding, and I wanted to get like a heavy mylar to put on that and kind of come right down the face of the rocker, so I wouldn't get it all chipped up and stuff. But stuff's expensive. I haven't got around to doing it yet. It does kind of fill up with water, but I've got plenty of places for it to escape in there, so no problem with that. Still haven't fixed the hood yet. I did dig the rust out and I put some self-etching primer on it, but when the weather gets a little better, I'm gonna repaint the hood. I don't want to bother wasting fuel oil to heat the garage up to do it. Now it's fine the way it is. This fender, that was the silver one that come off the parts Jeep. I painted that up. It's kind of hard to tell in the low light. Maybe it's not a exact color match, and you can tell it from the fender to the door also, but good enough. What else did I paint? I painted the quarter panel here on the other side. There's a big dent right there. I got that addressed. Fixed that. And of course, you know, I painted all inside the jams, door jams. And I didn't realize how much of my transition line there showed up with the doors closed. I thought it was all going to be hidden just like the ZJ, but at any rate, I didn't really care to get that looking that great. I just wanted it smooth enough to shed water. And yeah, so far so good. I haven't filmed on this for quite a while. I'm shooting this just to wrap up the video that I had started. I guess that's it. Now on to other things.